city of Dublin always ready to fill a stadium for some friendly competition. And today, the Irish crowd has shown up in force, not for Gaelic football, or hurling, or rugby, partner, no, but to welcome the NFL to the beautiful Emerald Isle. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Minnesota Vikings and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Leading the Vikings here, head coach Kevin O'Connell. His guys sporting an unblemished 3-0 record so far. On the Steelers sideline, that is head coach Mike Tomlin. His guys serving as the home team here in the Irish capital. Kate Scott and Brock Hewer on the call with you today. Ball teed up and ready. And away we go from Dublin. Here's R.J. Harvey on the return. He dodged the tackle. Shoots another one. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. And here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. They're brought out by the fifth-year man out of Clemson. Hard to believe it's year 5, isn't it, Brock? Former #1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence.
A 400-plus-yard passing day, it takes everybody. It takes protection. It takes your eligible playmakers to make those catches and gain your yards. It also takes a red-hot quarterback playing with tremendous confidence and belief in what he can do. Now, well, his teammates are counting on him to do it again.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. They stay on the ground with Williams. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead right away. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. That's going to be taken in at the 8. This makes it up to the 25. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And at the helm, a first-round pick in 2008, writing the closing chapters of a fantastic career, quarterback Joe Flacco.
The biggest mistake he can make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if there's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here to run the opening script they've planned for all week long. Play your game, and not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
2nd and 10, here he is to throw. Running screen now for Jones. Up the sideline he goes at the 35. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
And the Steelers first down.
Montgomery now up the middle. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 44
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Staying on the ground with Montgomery. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Steelers have a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll run again with Montgomery. We'll couple together a yard there. Willie Gay there on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the gun, Flacco has him on the quick hitter, and he's able to get this down to the 36. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That's another Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They give up the gut to Montgomery. And some nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
We go play action with Flacco. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
David Montgomery, incomplete. The coverage by Joey Porter Jr.
Shotgun snap to Flacco. Got his man. This is McMillan. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Steelers, first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal. At the 2.
Montgomery will not get past the line. He's held up at 4.
Montgomery, the ball carrier.
Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Nevis able to knock it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Harvey now to return it. Shoves him off. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10. Lawrence now off the play action. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Straight ahead with Williams. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Steelers in the dime for this 3rd down.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Lawrence working from the gun. Kittle makes the catch. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
And the Vikings, 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Ooh, man, did he make an impact play.
Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. And they gain 11 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
1st down, Minnesota.
Another run for Williams. They're working a couple yards past the line. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
He fires one deep down the right sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Steelers will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed. It really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Gives to Montgomery to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Rolling left, buying some time, and he gives himself up after a short gain. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. They'll air it out on 3rd. Pass complete to Robinson. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On first down, they'll run with Montgomery. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. They're all set now. 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
He's going to throw this one. That's complete. Here's Jones. And he's tackled for no gain. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 27-yard line.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. 7-3 is our score. More of the NFL on EA Sports right after this. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. Flacco off the play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's another Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd.
2nd down pass play coming. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Vikings sending out nickel coverage here on 3rd down. They'll throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
So here's Harrison Mevis, ready for the field goal try. This from just 23 yards away. Mevis able to knock it through. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Harvey now to return it. Escapes the defender. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Vikings back out on offense as we see Kyren Williams again. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. First down throw, Lawrence. Throw secured by George Pickett. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field. Drive still to go here. This is 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Steelers' 48-yard line.
Up the gut they go with Williams. He has this down to the 34. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
A gain of 14. And the Vikings first down.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. A handoff for Williams, running left. And he's got to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play.
The 27-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. Keeps himself upright. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Motion man sent left. Working inside the red zone. And he's going to score a touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings grow the lead to 7. George Pickens, the touchdown. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to float toward it. And that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Okay, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a thing of beauty.
Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Vikings grow their lead to 8.
Vikings 14. Steelers 6. Bradley Pinion.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Tank Bigsby here with the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
First and 10. At their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Complete left side to Robinson. And they'll have a small gain up to about the 32. Brought to the ground by Cameron Bynum.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Pass play now.
32-yard line.
It's caught by Montgomery. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Trying to throw this from the gun. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
It's a gain of 4.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
And the Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Running out of the gun with Montgomery. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
He's dropping back to throw. That's McMillan with the catch out left. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
13
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
That's good for the Steelers. First down. 1st and 10.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Look at this fullback now. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
A give now to Montgomery. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
14 more yards. That's another Steelers first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run here with Jones. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd and goal.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
Pass play coming here. And they take this in for the score. The Steelers can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead.
That is what I call emptying the tank right there, baby. Giving him all he had. He's not a running quarterback by trade. He's creative. He just made him pay.
Harrison Mevis on to try the point after. And he hits the extra points. A little surprised they wouldn't go for two in the tie, but at least he made it, so the lead falls to a single point.
13.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Harvey now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Into the hands of Kittle. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
First down, Vikings.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Vikings.
Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Dublin after this. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Lawrence. That's caught by Williams. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
First and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
The Steelers calling their first time out. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. And they're going to throw out of the gun. That one's incomplete in the end zone. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Catch is made in close.
Lawrence's pass.
Offense is getting closer, but 2 yards left to figure out. It's 3rd and goal. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. And he has the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings grow their lead just before halftime. George Pickens the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion.
Pinion set to kick off.
He fields it from the 8. Good work so far. He's got room. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. On the gun, Flacco. Has him on the quick hitter. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him.
It's a gain of
Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Flacco's going to throw here on 1st. Hits him on the out route. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense, but the catch does get him to the 39-yard line.
That's another
Shotgun snap to Flacco. Riding right side by McMillan. They take this ahead to the 34-yard line. Drew Phillips making the tackle.
4 yards.
Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Sticking to the air here. Running a screen now for Jones. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Looking in the air here. Got his man. This is McMillan. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Throwing it again here. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Field goal unit out there on 2nd down as they try for 3 here before halftime. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. Nevis able to knock it through. And that gets them back within 5.
Good. I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
He'll throw it. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Big thank you to our guy Scott Hansen and the gang down in Orlando. Got a close one here, Brock, as our 2nd half gets underway. Bigsby with the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Hits his running back. And he'll get this up to the 33-yard line. It was Reed Blankenship making the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing from the gun here.
At the 33-yard line.
Throw right side is caught by Robinson. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
1-yard gain. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Third down, it's Flacco. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for us Steelers.
They are throwing it again. Short pass brought in. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain.
He's going to throw it again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Flacco's pass. Intended for Tommy Tremble.
3rd and long for him here. That's the line. He's going to run for it. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe. That's the rookie from Texas A&M who took him down.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. The defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line.
3-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Williams to stop the drive. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now run. This is Williams. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
Taken down at his own 7.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful.
3rd down.
to the air on 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he stops. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
First down, Minnesota.
On the handoff, this is Williams. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
He's brought down at the 15-yard
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Third down and 9 yards.
Throw here, 3rd down. And the steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Fielded at his own 48. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At the 43-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 43. Now throw to start the drive. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Vikings 35.
They're going to try and throw it here. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But I believe a Steeler was first to that football. They make the recovery and keep possession. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
He's going to keep this one. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Running this with Montgomery. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Taken down. Right
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Running on 2nd with Montgomery. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's good for a Steelers first down.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
At the 19-yard line.
Staying on the ground with Montgomery. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
14 more yards. That's another Steelers first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Working now from the gun. He's got it. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers take a 3rd quarter lead. David Montgomery with the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Got the 2. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Man, just great work by the defense there, Brock. The coverage really forced that throw short of the goal line, and then they got downhill to clean that play up.
I love that word right there. You just nailed it, downhill. You throw it short, you allow those defenders with great speed and tenacity to come downhill on you. No chance for the 2 points.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. He's Xavier Gibson now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Xavier Gibson on the return. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Williams. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
On play action now, Lawrence. And pass caught by Strange. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
It's a loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
He's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Steelers and Joe Flacco coming out for their next drive. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. We get in on the ground here with Montgomery. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Connects downfield, on target to Dell. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers grow the lead to 7. Take Dell the touchdown. Well, Brock, that proved a little too tough to stick to. Turns out it was the right route to get a touchdown on that play.
Yeah, those corner routes can be some high risk at times, but big-time rewards. Think about this for a second, Kate. We talk all the time about the efficiency of a slant route, an in breaking, angle breaking in. At higher completion rate, you're throwing something breaking in. You have a corner that breaks out. Obviously, the efficiency may not be there, but boy, touchdowns and big touchdowns can follow when the two stay connected.
29. Vikings 21.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Gibson now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Vikings back out on offense as we see Kyren Williams again. And his production is carried over into this 2nd half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Lawrence. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Straight ahead with Williams. He's got a gain of 6 there. Malik Hooker with the tackle.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little fight of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Give him 8 on that one. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Amani Hooker with the tackle. So we're through 3 here. It's Vikings football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. Second down now, they need 7. Now Lawrence on the play fake. Steelers bringing pressure, no place to go, down he goes. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. The problem? Defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers. And they got one right there with that sack.
Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away. The Vikings getting their punt team out. It'll be Bradley Pinion doing the honors. And he's getting nothing on that return. They have him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Steelers and Joe Flacco coming out for their next drive. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. He gives to Montgomery to start the drive. And he's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's second down.
Wk4 Jr. on the tackle. 8 yards on the pickup.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he rocks that tackler. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball for 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Now here he goes. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Steelers have a first down. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On first down, they'll run with Montgomery. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
On second down, it's Montgomery again. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. They get an even 10 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
His own read, getting handed to Montgomery. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
We go play action with Flacco. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on third down. Skips it short of his man. That brings up fourth down.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
41-yard attempt.
Nevis able to knock it through. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Harvey now to return it. And he stopped on the run back at the 27. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10. Off the play action, it's Lawrence. He gets this one to Strange. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Brings up second and 2.
Slot man motioned over. On second down, they're on with Williams. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
He was taken down behind.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Got his man. Hopkins has it. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. Looking to throw. Lawrence has him on the quick hitter. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
They'll play action. Lawrence really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Defended by Kobe Durant.
Back to the air. Lawrence. Got a man. That's Nakua. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. Lawrence now off the play action. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Mike Tomlin sending his Steelers out there for another drive. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. The toss play, Montgomery. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 46.
Michael's going to throw here on first. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. They wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
That's a gain of 3. It's
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
The Vikings taking the field on offense. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29. 31, Lawrence to throw. Into the hands of Pickett. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Vikings.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8. Offense to the line fast.
35-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
Hopkins put in motion left. They'll go play action. To the left and reeled in by Hopkins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Working quickly here.
A gain of 5. First down, Minnesota.
First down throw, Lawrence. Up wide, it's Pickens. And they bring him down. It looks like he got it to the 27. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a pickup of 3.
The run with Williams. Oh, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Williams, the ball carrier. Brought down right.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. Screen here for Williams. This is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up fourth down. It's the 2-minute warning here in Dublin. Vikings trailing by 11. Tyler Bass on now for the field goal try. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. Tracking for it, and it's good! And it pulls him back within one score here in the fourth.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. Got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. Their lead still more than a field goal, thankfully, should the worst happen, Brock. But obviously the goal here is to hang on to the ball and try to run this game out.
Yeah, the goal is to get to the best formation in the history of offensive football. The victory formation. That is all that you're thinking right now is just make these plays, run out this clock so we can take one more knee and celebrate. While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. Minnesota spends its second time out here. Here we go, third and less than a yard. They'll run again with Montgomery. And it's going to be a win for the Steelers. He gets them the first, and they can run this clock out. Now the Vikings use their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
48-yard line.
Sign quarterback run here. So make a check in the win column for the Steelers. And this is exactly how they wanted to go into that bye week, partner, with a victory and some positives to build on in that nice extra time off. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Dublin.